Imagine memorizing an entire dictionary. Sounds impossible, right? Well, one memory champion did exactly that. He memorized all 60,000 words from the Oxford Chinese English Dictionary by using his body parts as storage locations. This incredible feat proves just how powerful your brain can be when you use the right techniques. Your memory works like a filter. It keeps your most important thoughts and lets the irrelevant ones fade away. Imagine if every single thing you thought instantly became a long-term memory. You'd be drowning in information you don't need. Instead, you can learn how to train your memory to remember what truly matters forever. In this video, I'll show you simple techniques to help you remember names, numbers, dates, facts, and more for the rest of your life. Your memory works in two key stages: short-term memory and long-term memory. Short-term memory, also known as working memory, is where information sits for a moment. For example, if someone tells you their name, it's stored briefly in your working memory, but if you don't actively process it, it disappears within seconds. Long-term memory, on the other hand, is where lasting memories are stored, things like your childhood home, your best friend's face, or your favorite song. The challenge is taking something from short-term memory and moving it into long-term memory. That's where powerful memory techniques come in. The first technique is chunking. Chunking helps your brain turn large amounts of information into smaller, manageable pieces. Let me explain with a quick example. Imagine someone gives you a number like 15069909039. That's 12 digits, almost impossible to memorize at a glance. But now let's break it into chunks: 150699 and 090369. Suddenly, they look like two dates. When you see familiar patterns like dates, names, or words, your brain stores them much faster. Here's another example. Try memorizing this string of 15 letters: RIGHTUPLEFTDOWN. If you read it as one long word, it feels confusing. But when you split it into chunks, right, up, left, down, you can immediately see the directions and recall them easily. Your brain loves patterns. When you turn information into meaningful chunks, it becomes much easier to remember. Next time you face a large number, a long list, or even a complicated idea, break it down into smaller pieces. Imagine you're shown a photo of a woman and the researcher gives you two different pieces of information. For one participant, they say, "This woman works as a librarian." To another, they say, "This woman's last name is Library." Days later, both participants are asked to recall what they know about the woman. The first participant, who was told she's a librarian, is far more likely to remember. Why? Because the word librarian triggers vivid images: rows of bookshelves, quiet reading spaces, or someone helping you check out a book. You're associating her role with a world of familiar ideas. On the other hand, the participant who heard her last name, Library, has no such vivid connections. A last name feels abstract and doesn't naturally attach to a mental image, making it harder to recall. Your brain remembers vivid associations, jobs, actions, and experiences better than abstract words like names. The more connections you can create to a fact or idea, the harder it is to forget. If you really want to remember everything, you need to master the memory palace technique. This method has been used for thousands of years by memory champions, scholars, and storytellers. It's simple, powerful, and works like magic. Here's how it works. Choose a familiar place, like your home, your school, or your office. This place will become your memory palace. Visualize it clearly in your mind. Walk through it mentally and remember every detail. For example, think about your living room. Where's the couch? What color is the carpet? Which pictures are on the wall? Place items you want to remember in different locations inside your memory palace. For example, let's say you're trying to memorize a grocery list: milk, eggs, apples, and bread. In your mind, place a giant milk carton on the couch. Put cracked eggs dripping on the coffee table. Imagine apples spilling all over the carpet. Visualize the smell of fresh bread coming from the kitchen. Take a mental walk through your memory palace. As you see each location, you'll instantly recall what you placed there. Why does this work? Your brain is naturally good at remembering places and vivid images. By combining the two, you're creating a powerful memory tool that can help you remember anything, from grocery lists to entire speeches. Now that you know the chunking technique, the power of mental images, and the memory palace method, let's see how you can use these in your daily life. When you meet someone new, connect their name to a mental image. If their name is Lily, picture them holding a bouquet of lilies. If their name is John, imagine them standing next to a door, like a John in old slang for a bathroom. Use chunking to memorize words in groups. For example, learn words related to food first, then words related to travel, and so on. Use the memory palace technique to store facts and concepts. Assign each room of your palace to a subject or topic. Break your speech into chunks, then place each chunk in a location in your memory palace. As you mentally walk through the palace, you'll recall every part of your speech. Just like a muscle, your memory gets stronger the more you use it. One of the best ways to enhance your memory is through regular mental exercise. Activities like reading, learning new skills, or even picking up a new language challenge your brain and build new neural connections. For example, when you read a book, you're not just taking in information, you're visualizing the story, remembering characters, and making connections, all of which sharpen your memory. Learning a new skill, like playing an instrument or solving puzzles, engages different parts of your brain and boosts your ability to retain information. Keep your brain active by consistently pushing it to learn and grow. The more you challenge yourself, the better your brain will become at storing and recalling memories. By using simple techniques like chunking, mental images, and the memory palace, you can unlock the full power of your brain and remember anything you want, forever. Remember, the key to a strong memory is practice. Start small. Memorize a grocery list, a friend's phone number, or a short poem. Then, as you get better, challenge yourself with bigger tasks. You have an incredible brain, and it's capable of amazing things. With the right techniques, you can remember everything that matters to you for the rest of your life. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.